Dear friends, today we are on October 27th. Welcome to Gospel Glow today. Here we have Gospel for our reflection, chapter 13 from Luke, verses 15 to 17. Jesus calls the leader of the synagogue a hypocrite and uses his own practice as a counter argument. He points out that the religious leaders regularly untie their animals on the Sabbath to lead them to water. This shows their priority is on the well-being of their animals, but they deny the same compassion to a human being. Now, freedom for a daughter of Abraham, Jesus is defending that particular woman. Jesus then draws a contrast between an animal and this woman whom he calls a daughter of Abraham. He argues that if it is permissible to care for an animal on the Sabbath, it is much more imperative to free a human being, a descendant of Abraham, who has been bound by sickness or Satan for 18 years. The result is obvious. Jesus' adversaries are shamed by his unassailable logic, while the rest of the crowd rejoices at the glorious things he has done. What are the implications for our life from this passage from Luke today? Sabbath is for our observance, and we are not for Sabbath. Jesus' actions reveal the Sabbath's true purpose. It was intended as a day for liberation and restoration, not a day for religious legalism to deny human needs. Jesus, as the Lord of the Sabbath, shows that mercy and compassion take precedence over rigid and human-made rules. Now, here we find liberation from bondage. The woman's condition represents a wider theme of human bondage to sin and Satan. Jesus' healing is a sign of the kingdom of God breaking in to release the oppressed and restore what is broken. That is what we find in Luke's gospel in the first chapters. The woman being loosed from her infirmity foreshadows the liberation Jesus offers to all who are captive to sin. And here, Jesus prioritizes people over rules. This story is a powerful lesson in taking on hypocrisy. He warns against prioritizing religious traditions and regulations over genuine compassion for people in need. It asks what we prioritize in our life and in our religious communities. God bless you.